All right, continuing on with the test. Again, we're comparing the Nightforce NX8 Athlon Cronus Trijicon 10 mile. So right off the bat, Trijicon has a screw-in throw lever. The Cronus has a built-in throw lever. I'm going to do close-ups of these. And the Nightforce has a screw-in throw lever. Diameter, the back of it. Nightforce is solid aluminum, which on a heavy caliber, if you get too close to it, can definitely give you scope bite. Both the Cronus and the Trijicon have rubber, so I really like that. Windage turrets on the Nightforce are covered. Windage turret on the Athlon Cronus is not covered, though it is solid clicks. I would like to see a cover on it. And then the Trijicon 10 mile has a cover on it. Moving to the turrets. This is my biggest gripe with long-range hunting scopes, all of them, is they don't build these things for guys like me over 40. And the problem is they build them for guys that are PRS shooters who are in their 30s, maybe late 30s, early 30s, late 20s. And most of us can barely see the numbers on the turrets. They make them too small for us. So I would like to see a company put larger turret numbers on here for guys that are over 40, so we don't have to wear glasses to read the turrets, especially when we're hunting out of a blind. So I'm going to show you a video in 1 second, and we'll compare them. And you can see the difference between the Trijicon, the Athlon, and the Nightforce. And then the other thing we're going to look at is the lit reticle. They all have lit reticles. Nightforce's is not so easy to get into. You got to push the button in, tap, 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 tap. Yes, it does green and red both, but it's not very functional as far as I'm concerned. The Trigicon's a really easy one. You just turn the dial and it's got brightness, okay? And then the Athlon is exactly the same. So you just turn it for brightness. All right, let me make sure that's turned off and make sure this one's turned off. Now the Trijicon also goes from green to red, where the Athlon is just red. But they all work well. It goes really bright and then it goes really light. Again, with the Nightforce, you have to push it and then tap, tap, tap for brightness and then push and hold to get into the other color. It's really a pain in the butt. So the other thing is when you shoot and hunt long range, you can see my camera moving because of my arms. You're not always dialing at 25 minutes per rotation. So Trijicon is 25 minutes per rotation. The Athlon is 25 minutes per rotation. The Nightforce is 20, which is nice. And a lot of guys say, well, I want more rotation. Well, I'll tell you what, when you're shooting long range and you got to dial 63 minutes and you're trying to figure out, okay, when I go to 25 and then how many minutes more to get to, because there's 50 and then 18. So you're doing math. And my objective, like when I teach, is no math in the field. So with Trijicon, you're going to do math. Nightforce is a little bit easier because it's 20, 40, 60, so they're in 20 minutes. I'd like to see all turrets in 20 minutes. That's not going to happen. So what is kind of cool about what Athlon did is they put bottom numbers go up to 25, 24 and 0, and then right above it, you can see the numbers that you're at. So you're beyond one rotation. So I can see pretty quick that I'm on about 30-something minutes, all right? Now, again, reality is for most people that aren't shooting 1,1700 yards, they're not going to be dialing more than 40 to 60 minutes. But still, I would really like to see larger numbers and 20 minutes rotation. So I know that's probably not going to happen on a lot of scope companies, because to go to a 20-minute rotation, you're going to have to change the internals. So probably not going to happen. But anyway, that's just another quick review. We're running through these. The Trijicon 10 miles right in about 36 ounces. The Athlon's in about 35. And this Nightforce NX8 is running about 28. So for weight, the Nightforce is going to be ahead of the game. But you're also looking at a 50 millimeter objective. The other two are 56. This is a 30 millimeter tube. These are both 34s. So again, they're all at this point great scopes, and we're going to continue to test like we talked about. And I'm getting ready to do another tall target test, this time on the second Athlon that I got. So this is the second Athlon Cronus. They sent me 2 for testing, and I'm going to do a tall target test on this one tomorrow and see how well it does. So stand by. And again, I'm going to continually put this video together for you guys and show you the progress until we get to the 30 days. So thanks for joining us.